Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Frankie Montes gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is.
First pitch, 111.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bichette's got it. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Juan Soto to the plate now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
0-1, here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from 3rd.
Now at the plate, Fred Mcgriff. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. First delivery to him on the way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Nate Pearson gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The 1-1.
No, inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Ryan Klesko.
Striding forward now is the DH. Ryan Klesko comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Jansen.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Jansen behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Turner has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Alec Bohm. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The 1-0.
2 balls.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
In is Torrey Hunter. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Splitter, 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Miami down in order. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Adam Dunn.
Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the pool area and gone. So it's a solo shot for Adam Dunn. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Down the first baseline. Base is empty here with nobody out. On the ground to the right side. Torres scoops it up on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jansen. Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So coming to the plate, Bo Bichette looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout knowing you have this guy way off balance.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hayward leads off first with 1 away. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Full count now. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring in a Eugenio Suarez. He's set and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Green light on the changeup, but he comes up empty. 3-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Jansen. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Second baseman.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
In now, Jackie Robinson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-0 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
At the plate, Ryan Klesko, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already. One
out and a runner on second base. couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And the runner's breaking for third. And he fouls this one off. Now a pickoff play at second. And he'll dive back in safely. Another try at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Turner into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Here now the 2-2. Adam Dunn would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll go now to the top of the third. D-backs out in front, 5-1. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's outside.
Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The catcher, Luis.
Striding into the box, Luis Campusano. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Two out, nobody on. Two and 0 to the Marlins designated hitter in this one. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3 and 0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They're down here 5-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torrey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Adam Dunn.
Yeah, that last at bat, Manny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder. The 3-1. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
First baseman,
Now in the
9.
box, Brandon Belt, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 18 homers and 65 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Pat Neshek is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Up next is Danny Jansen. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Neshek has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Second and third, 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Marlins 1. Ready for another chance? Juan Soto as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Popped up. Belt waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred Mcgriff.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fred Mcgriff. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Just hung in there on that one. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. High and deep down the left field line. And no shot for Dunn. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. So a full count now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. Their second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Here now is Trey Turner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. As a look, now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The third baseman.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Alec Bohm, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, 1 man out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. Hopped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Torrey Hunter, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
2-0. Nishak was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category.
Let's go.
Stepping in now, Ryan Klesko, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Six runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. A runner at first with no outs here. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Nobody out, runner on first. Again, he sends it out of play. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ken Griffey Jr. is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
First and second here with nobody out. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. On the ground is short. This could be two. A bare hand for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Adam Dunn. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
The 1-0. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Diamondbacks lead this one 6-1. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Michael Lorenzen, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Digging in, Torres flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
In the dirt, and now let's see, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. count even at 2-2. From the stretch. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. And there's one down now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Ken Griffey.
Ready once again, Ken Griffey. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Griffey has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is line to left, and a single is done. Has to just get this one thrown back in. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Late that time for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Popped him up. Robinson is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1-2.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Digging in once again, Brandon Belt comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Jansen.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Torres at the bag. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Net.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That should count as 2 homers right there. When you're facing a submariner, they do not give up many homers. For him to get his bat on plane to elevate that baseball, what an awesome swing.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He doubled his last time through. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Marlins 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fred Mcgriff. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Two and one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Popped him up. First out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So digging in now, Trey Turner, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now the 2-0. High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying, but this will land untouched. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Digging in to try it again, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 7-3 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now back
to the plate now, Torrey Hunter. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
In now, Torres.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Two out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Marlins 3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 10.
Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, reined in, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The designated hitter, Ryan Klesko.
Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
At the plate now, Ryan Klesko. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In his career, Griffey begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Drilled right back up the middle. Torrez brings it in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One left for Arizona. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Luis Camposano.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1's the count.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2-2 now.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ken Griffey. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0 on the way.
I got 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
First offering on its way. Tony Gwynn is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. None out, runners at first and second.
Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. And they'll quickly here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 2-2 to third. He's got it. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate to belt for the twin killing.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred Mcgriff.
Digging in, Fred Mcgriff. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes set with the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Griffey Jr. is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Ryan Dull gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 38, Ryan Dull.
Up next for Arizona, Adam Dunn. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Full count. Here it comes.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.